right, here we go. Are we ready? Tonight, we will explore what people will and won't do, what they would rather do. We asked 100 people, and tonight we'll see what the survey says. My name is Chaos Jones. This is the Chaos Theory. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Chaos Theory Live. How the hell are ya? Woo! What a week! What a week! Here we go! We got the thing going, we got the game rolling, we got the folks in the chat room coming in to say hello and play with us tonight. Let's start off with bright and early bird. Mr. Bubcast himself has joined us. Hello to our good friend Melody Voss. We got Mercy Desdemona, we got Amy Rauch, Robin Van Dyne, the one and only Sir Pickles, Relly Moore has joined us from the beautiful rainy day that he's having in North Carolina. Guess what, pal? I'm up in western New York, about northwest of you, whatever, here, and it's raining like hell. As a matter of fact, I had a hell of a week of rain. I'm going to tell you about it in just a few minutes, but I just want to make sure you know that tonight we have a brand new game for you, as we do every week here on the Chaos Theory Live. You folks are the players in the chat room. You get an opportunity to keep score and see how well you do in my little game. If you haven't figured it out, the game's called Survey Says. Kind of a riff on the Family Feud thing, but frankly, I don't have, I can't have people and contestants and families all lined up and crap in here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to say hello to Little Big Gamers. Nice to see you, Big K and Little M, up there in the beautiful land of Canada. Good friends of mine. It's 2 a.m. over in the Netherlands where Melanie is. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, right? So, you know, tip your glasses and park your asses and let's spend an hour having fun and playing a game. All right, so one thing I got to cover this week is something I talk about every single week is how I stay hydrated during this live broadcast here. So every week I am refreshed by the blood of my enemies. Well, this week, my enemy was a ridiculous torrential monster storm. One day coming home from work, the skies turned black, the lightning flashing around, the damn clouds were 50 feet above the road, and it was just dumping buckets of water. Now, if you've ever seen me out and about in the world, I drive a little blue anime Micro Machines kind of Hot Wheels car, midlife crisis car, and no, it was very quickly trying to turn into a jet stream. But guess what? You tried to blow me off the road. You had people hydroplaning all over the place, but you didn't beat me, Mr. Storm. So I beat you. I won. So tonight, the blood of my enemies, it's just water. But it's cold. It's refreshing. And again, we already know that Relly Moore has some nice refreshing water outside too. Just put it up there. Someone else that said, put it up there is the one and only Yaron Shavit has joined us from the great state of California. Good evening, my friend. It is a pleasure to have you. Yeah, Ron, don't you ever go outside and hit the puddle and just kind of get a nice big graph of Mother Nature juice or something? Wow. All right. Welcome, everybody. Ron Pertee has joined us. So, Survey Says. So, if you didn't pay attention, Hatman paid attention because he was in it. I threw surveys out to the whole world. I had 20 questions for people to answer. Would you rather? We put it out on Facebook. We put it out on Twitter. We put it out on Instagram. We put it out on a street corner for 20 bucks until the cops showed up and we had to run like hell. But I got 100 responses, which is phenomenal. I thought I'd get like 20. So everybody came through. Thank you, everyone, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter that responded to the poll and made this a very interesting night for this game show. So I'm going to read you the questions, and I'm going to read you 2 possible answers. Keep score for yourself. We have to guess, what did the majority of people polled say? I've got the percentages, I've got the results right here in front of me. So you guess. If you guess correctly which option was chosen by more people, you give yourself a point. At the end, we tally it up, we see who wins, we see who sort of wins, and everybody's a winner, and nobody loses because then people's feelings get hurt. And I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just a humble jester upon the stage. All right, are we ready? Let's get going on the game here. First question up. Oh, I've got cards for you so that you can actually see what I'm doing. All right, let's get question number 1. So we have, would you rather all of your shirts be 2 sizes too big or 2 sizes too small? Now the question for you not only is what would you choose, because most of you already took this poll. I'm curious to see what you say. But then, what do you think the majority of people picked? Where do you think people went with this? Now, look, I meet people all over the place. People that I work with, people that work for me, people in everyday life. Some people apparently really enjoy their shirts to be 2 sizes too small. Not for nothing, but go into, a Walmart every once in a while, and you're going to find people that say, no, clearly I didn't want a shirt that was too big. But, okay, all right, so everybody is lining up on the too big. Everybody's thinking, no, nobody likes their shirts to be too small. I'm telling you, you're wrong, but it's all about the survey. What did the majority of people choose? Survey says, by a whopping margin, too big. 83% of respondents, much like yourselves, all of you intelligent people in the chat room here, gratefully chose too big as your t-shirt size. Now, listen, this thing's getting a little tight. I might need to go get a new shirt this weekend. I don't know, man. I'm trying to do something to not look like I'm wearing a shirt that's 2 sizes too small. But now Paula McCartan has joined us. Sean Springnall, again, another Canadian love of mine, has shown up. Yeah, I know. I'm saying stuff. Paula McCartan's here. She says, now when I was young and perky, too small might have been an option. Look, it's 2018, right? This is America, where I am anyways. Most of you are in America. A bunch of you all over the place. Needs More Subs is in America. And he says, Needs More Subs says that I came close to choosing too small on the Survey Monkey, but it changed your mind at the last minute. So, much like this dude that I was watching walking around the shirt aisle at Walmart, I'm really glad that he also chose the shirt that was 2 sizes too big. Because I don't get it. I got fine. Body image, everybody's comfortable. I just want you to be happy, but your clothes should fit properly. If you look like you can't breathe, then you've not chosen correctly. Okay, 1 down. I think everybody did pretty good. That was an easy one, right? I wanted to start off with something simple, nothing too challenging. I don't want to hurt you on that one, okay? So let's get number 2. Question number 2 was, okay, would you rather be completely invisible for 1 day or be able to fly for 1 day? What do you think the majority of people polled chose? All right, so we're started up. Melanie says that most people chose fly. Bubcast, up and away, dude. Everybody wants to be Superman. I gotta tell you, right? The ability to be invisible, like Mr. Pickles, Sir Pickles says, Relly Moorer says, I'm not gonna lie. The thing about flying is the ability to fly, I think, does not necessarily come with the ability to land. And it's not the height that scares me. It's not the fact that I'm up, and it's the fact that I'm going to come down. And if I'm not 100% sure about the landing, you know what? Maybe I should have chosen invisible and gone in and done some things that are frankly inappropriate. Okay. But look, it's all over the board. I've got Action Sloth wants to fly. Tammy wants to be invisible. Amy wants to be invisible. Jessica Smith wants to fly, but Robin wants to be invisible. So it's interesting. Paula McCartan, yes, she wants the ability to land. Well, guess what? It wasn't an option, but I'll tell you what. It's a split board here. Everybody's pretty split on this one. Let's see what the survey respondents said. By a slim margin, 52% of respondents said that they would want to fly. But that perfectly reflects the demographics that are in the chat room right now, and that's interesting as hell. Jessica is Jamie. Yeah, okay. Hi, Jamie. Stop using your mother's phone. Okay, so how did you do on that one? Everybody's kind of back and forth. We're only 2 questions in. We got plenty of questions left to go. And we're going to dig in a little deeper here and see what's next. Let's get to question number 3. Question number 3. Would you rather be poor but help people, or become incredibly rich by hurting people? Now, this is a question that's designed to play on the idea of the anonymity of the internet, right? You can be anybody on the internet if you haven't figured that out yet. You can be a keyboard warrior, you can be a over-the-top partisan, you can be a wallflower, you can be beautiful, you can be anything you want, including a jerk. So let's see what everybody says here. Now, poor. All right, Amy says poor, needs more subs. Everybody wants to be poor and helpful. But I just, you know, I got a question, man. I deep down in my heart, there are times when I'm like, you know, there's a lot of people in the world, and not everybody can be happy, and maybe I want a little more money. I don't know. Okay, Melanie's gonna be Hatman. Well, Hatman's the devil's own. If he'd have said poor, I would have said he's full of crap. So thank you, Hatman, for being honest. Melanie, your answer surprises me a little bit because you're a really, really nice person. So I'm glad that I uncovered the darkness in your soul. Okay, let's see what the answers came back as. So, would you want to be poor and help people, or be rich and be a jerk? Survey says, yeah, fine. Everybody wants to be nice. In fact, 83% of respondents chose to be nice. But what I'm interested in is the roughly 16 people that chose to hurt people but be rich. See, I got you. I got you, to be honest. Whoever you are out there, I applaud you for not playing the social butterfly game and not taking the easy answer. Of course I want to be nice. No, there's jerks out there. Alright, people should go to great lengths to avoid poverty. I agree. I'll let you know when I figure out exactly how to do that. Okay, very good. Moving on to question number 4. I really wish I had game show sound effects, guys. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on getting game show sound effects. Well, let's talk about the next question. Question number 4. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere in the world, or be able to read minds? 2 almost unrelated things, but the fact is that they're both fantastic abilities. They're both really cool, but you can only have one. If you had to choose one, I'm going to give you one of these 2 things. What do you actually want to be able to do? Would you want to teleport, or would you want to be able to read minds? Okay. I want to read your mind. I totally do. I want my eyes to burn into your soul and learn every dark secret that you have. I want to find out by reading your mind if you were one of the 16 people that chose be rich and hurt. Because you know why? It's fascinating. Imagine if you could not hide your thoughts from someone. That would be wicked, dude. But let's see what the room says. Bubcast wants the teleportation. Melanie Robbins with me. She wants to read minds. Amy, same thing. Let's get in there and read some minds. But Pickles brings up a very interesting use for the teleportation. Pickles is a Britishman. An Englishman. Not Britishman. Englishman. And he is living in the States. So he would be able to teleport anytime he wanted back home and visit his family and his brother. That's a noble use of teleportation. Absolutely. Now, I might go against my own argument and say, frankly, what did I do to deserve to see some of the crazy stuff that goes on in people's heads, right? Am I going to be emotionally and mentally damaged by what I see lurking in the dark recesses in the back of your brain? Well, okay. Not having to drive 45 minutes to work every single day would probably be a nice reason to have teleportation. Let's see. Jamie wants to teleport. Chauvinism wants to read minds. Pretty even split on this one. So let's find out what, in fact, the survey says. if you chose teleportation, you are with the majority. In fact, 71% of respondents said that they would prefer to teleport around, right? I think it comes down to the economy, right? The cost of gas, the cost of public transportation. I think people just want to we just talked about being poor, right? What better way to save money than to not have to drive around and take buses and trains and everything else, right? I could see that. Brian Silvernail has joined us. Good evening, sir. It's a pleasure to see you, of course. And bye, Relly, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you stopping. Boom. You're welcome anytime. Good to see you, man. Come on back. I wouldn't want to read mine, says Mercy. She says, my voices go crazy. Well, you might find a kindred spirit in there. You don't know until you meet somebody. And it's probably that person who comes off as like the sweetest little thing on the planet that you find out is the one with the devious thoughts. So there. All right, fine. Here we go. The majority said they would want to teleport. Again, kind of an easy one, kind of a throwaway. Let us get on, my friends, to question number 5. Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all? Now, you may think there's an easy answer to this question. You might. But I'm going to tell you, this scenario is not as simple as you think it is. You got to stop and think it through for a second. No, I want everybody to love me. Okay, how far does that love go? Do you have people that love you so much that they stalk you, that they follow you, that they take pictures of you at all hours of the day and night? You want everybody to love you. You want everybody to never leave you alone. That's a little intimidating. There's somebody in my window There's somebody in my window right now. I'm a little scared. Okay, sycophantic. I saw that Stephen King movie with the lady, with the book writer, and the sledgehammer on the foot. What the hell was that called? Action Sloth! What's the movie called? Misery! Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I lost track. Lots of people, but okay, so let's go to the other side now. Lots of people also say that they would want to be feared. Let's go back and see what I missed here because I was too busy pontificating from upon my throne. Pickles wants to be feared. Gah, straight up, brother. Ron Purdy wants to be loved by one person. Ron, I love you, man. I do. You're like the brother I never wanted. I love you, man. Action Sloth says love. Hatman says, what the hell are you even asking me for, man? Of course I want to be feared. Right, okay, Melanie is the one coming in the middle here. So, Jamie took her answer back. That's funny. Okay. If you're feared... Oh, let's go to the other side now. I told you the downside of being loved by everybody is sycophantic, dangerous stalker love. You show me one tyrant in history, one person who was feared by all that didn't eventually end up with a knife in the chest or in the back, drawn and quartered, hung in the public square. You show me somebody who was feared by all that did not eventually have the world overwhelm them like a swarm of ants on a frickin' cricket. Right? It's not as simple as it sounds. So it's a tough one, and I hope that people thought it through. Let's find out what people said. Oh, let's get a couple more answers from the chat room here. Yeah, thank you. Misery. Mercy says it's she's been stalked. You'd rather be lonely, right? It's not fun. Okay, feared. Jamie, nobody fears you. Get on with it already, man. Where the heck am I? What is this? Question 5. Let's get the answer to question 5. Survey says loved. Brr, everybody goes for loved. Easy answer. Cop out. I don't buy it. I don't believe you guys. I'm sorry. It's just not credible to me that everybody takes the easy, like you forgot for a second that you're a bunch of keyboard warriors and you can say anything you want from behind the safety of your little internet username and password. But okay, fine. Good golly, 96% of respondents chose to be loved, which I think was a Papa Roach song. I just wanna be loved. So in spirit of that, I love you. You love me. Here on the Chaos Theory Live, we are one happy family with a great big hug, maybe a kiss from me to you. Now, wouldn't you say that you want me to get on with the frickin' show and stop singing? Because I would. All right, I'm really just wasting time so I can clear my board. All right, question 6. Let's see what we got for you now. Question number 6 is, would you rather know when you're going to die or know how you're going to die? What do you think the majority of people chose in this case? This one, I had a couple people message me while they were taking the survey and tell me that they were really struggling with one particular question. And I have an inkling that it's this one, because I had a grand total of 3 respondents out of that 100 that skipped this question. So I think this question seriously stumped people. Let's find out. Smochy, stop it, Barney. Jesus, here we go. I don't care anymore. How? They want to know how they're going to die. How? When? So I can cancel cable. Congratulations. When? Melanie wants to know when she's going to die. Let's see. Fluxnet Games, welcome to the live stream. He or she says that I would rather know why. With my luck, it would be some Final Destination shit or something. You know, this day and age, you never know. This week, it was a thunderstorm. Final Destination tried to blow me off the road with all this water. You don't know how long you're going to dodge death, but you don't know how you're going to dodge death. So let's see what people say. Paula says when. Brian says when. Phantom of Darkness. Is Phantom of Darkness here? I don't know. Did I see Phantom? Okay, whatever. Little Big Gamer says, hey, you still have cable? He's old-fashioned that way. Have you seen his videos? They're silent films. All right, survey says almost a dead even split again. 54% of respondents chose to know when they're going to die. Guys, I'm going with how. I'm going with how because there's not a lot of spring chickens around here these days. We're all in the midst of our adulthood and midlives and second lives, and I know I've only got so many more decades left on the planet. I'm realistic about that, right? I'm not immortal. But what scares the holy hell out of me is what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a car wreck? Am I gonna get decapitated? Am I gonna fall in a hole and snap my... I'm scared. I want to know what, so that I can prepare. Like, I can make a bubble wrap suit or something. I don't want to just leave it to the fates and hope for the best, because that scares the hell out of me. I don't know that I've got that fortitude to know. So yeah, that's my answer. I don't know about you. Let's see. You say I like the logic. Bubcast says that I echo his logic. Same here. Brian says that he doesn't want to know. So fear, not ear. Well, you've got my ear, and we had their ear, and 53% of them said that they would want to know when. Okay, moving on. Let's get on to question 7. Moving things right along on the Chaos Theory Live. Question number 7. How about, would you rather have everything you ever eat again be too salty or too sweet? Right? We all got our personal tastes. This one is really rather subjective. There's not a lot of deep thought or consideration. This is really a character study in the 100 people that took the survey. So let's what everybody says here. I'm just really curious about this one. I don't care either way. Personally, I think I'd go with everything being too salty, because after a while, the sweet, you get like aftertaste in the back of your throat. But anyways, I see like 1 salty, 2 And everything else is sweet, 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 sweet. Amy says that the salt makes her puffy. Okay, right? Salt water retention thing, I get that. I understand that too. Let's find out what the respondents said in the survey. They came up with... Survey says just a few more people say sweet. Not a runaway majority, right? We got what's the number here? 34. Okay, 65%. So a little more than double the number of people would want to go with sweet. Okay, that's cool. Again, that was another little throwaway one. There wasn't a lot of deep thought. We already have high blood pressure at our age, says Robin, so why do we need more salt? We really don't. But I've got another question for you coming up in a little bit that's going to test this theory again. Stick around and stay tuned on the Chaos Theory Live. Okay, question number 8. Would you rather have thought bubbles appear above your head every time you think something, or have your entire life live streamed? This one I'm really curious about, and I'm a little surprised by the answer, to be honest with you, because we talked about mind reading a few questions ago. We talked about the idea that would you want to get in people's heads, and by default, would you want people in your head seeing those thoughts? Let's see what they say in the chat room. Now, right away, Bubcast, Action Sloth, Robin, Tammy, oh no, excuse me, all say thought bubbles. Tammy says live stream. Phantom of Darkness says live stream. Goes back and forth. Some want the bubbles, some want the stream. Now, look guys, have you ever watched The Truman Show? When you're talking about your life being live streamed, you're talking about everything. Every single bathroom break, every single nose pick that you didn't think, every single wedgie tug that you thought no one would, every time you sniffed your fingers, you disgusting people, because you bought your shirt 2 sizes too small. No, I don't know about the live stream. I think I would maybe try, it would turn into like a mental exercise to try and make sure that the bubbles that appeared were acceptable. Maybe I'd become a better person because of it, right? It would be like exercise your brain to think better. But the live streaming, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want you guys to see me picking the fleas out of my beard. I don't know, man. Fluxnet Games says, if you had the thought bubbles pop up, man, it would get weird. I know, right? You don't know. But just because it's live, now Hatman says, just because it's live streamed doesn't mean that people are watching. That's a really good point. I have no idea how many people are watching this right now because I got too many screens up and I can't tell, but that's fine because I love you all. Let's see what the survey respondents said. So question number 8, would you want to be live streamed or thought bubbled? Get this, guys. 60% of respondents said that they would prefer to have their life live streamed. So once again, I'm going to say I'm not 100% convinced that everybody thought that question through. That's just me. So 21 are watching now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all. If you haven't already, introduce yourself in the chat room. Say hello. Let us know you're playing. Play along and be a contestant with this fantastic group right here in the chat room on the Chaos Theory Live. Let's get on to question number 9. Question 9. Oh, we actually got to load question 9, computer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Question 9 says, would your dream home be on a beach or a beautiful cabin in the woods? Where would you want to live? This speaks to personality types and character types, right? Seclusion is pretty much what you get in most cases either. But I'll tell you that I live along a lake up at the top of the the country of the United States of America. I live on the edge of it, and there's a big old piece of water, and on the other side is Sean Springnall and Little Big Gamers. So living on the beach does not give you seclusion. Okay, living in the woods pretty much does, but it also leaves you open to like demon chicks that crawl out of televisions and hunters because you forgot to wear orange and you got shot, Sasquatches, and just creepy people running around the woods. So let's find out what they say here. Beach, woods, beach, woods. It's split. It's right down the middle. Amy says, I've lived in the woods my whole life. Phantom's trying to split the difference to say mountain and hills. Okay, I guess that's somewhere in the middle there. Let's see. Robin Hat? I missed something. Woods. Brian wants to be on the beach. Majority say the beach, but Tammy says the woods. And Fluxnet Games says, look, man, cabin in the woods. If I had my choice anywhere, it would be the California Red Winds. You're goddamn right, man. That'd be an awesome place to live. How cool. That's ridiculous. But hold on a second. I got to temper that for a moment because, like, 30% of the state of California is on fire right now, man. And then, listen, I may live in New York. It may snow a lot here. It may get really, really, really cold, but I will never burn up in a blizzard. Sorry, you can dump 8 feet of snow on me, and all I'm going to do is put on a sweater. But you're gonna torch my house down, Mr. California, because everything's hot and really dry. Whew, I don't know. All right, we got our answers from the room here. Wisconsin, they've only had, okay, all right, forget about it. There, see, I convinced them. I changed somebody, holy crap, I was influential, and I changed Fluxnet Games' mind. Let's see what the survey respondents said. To question number 9, survey says, again, a slight majority, 60% of people want to be on the beach. That's cool, right? I actually, as much as I talk about privacy and better or worse, whatever, I kind of respect your decision in either case here. Both are really, really cool. And you know, do your thing, man. Get your home, be happy, and live your life. Whatever. What the hell? All right, so we're coming up the halfway point of these questions. As we come up to the halfway point of the show, let's get to question number 10. Question number 10 is, would you rather be forced to dance every time you hear music or be forced to sing every song you hear? What would you rather do? Right? And it's one of these fantastical questions where, no, you wouldn't want to do either. Maybe you don't like to dance or sing. But if you didn't have a choice, if it was going to happen and you must pick one, Bub's going to sing, Action Slot's going to sing, but Robin and Desdemona are going to dance it up, right? Let's see. What if you suck at both? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Guess what? I suck at singing, but I sing anyways. What the hell? Why not, man? Pickles wants to dance. Shavy's gonna dance. Tammy's gonna sing for everybody. It's a fun one, man. This is a fun question. Let's sing, let's dance, screw it. Let's have a good time. Let's find out what the majority of respondents said to question number 10. Would you rather have to sing everything or dance to everything? Survey says sing it. Most people go for sing it. That's a 44% to, no, I'm sorry, 56 to 44. That's what you got there. Pretty even split, right? Not too much, but just who cares? Just do it. Look at me. I put this crap on, and I scream at you for an hour, and we play games. Who cares? Get out there and do something creative and have fun with life. Christ. All right, sorry. Show off your pipes, Chaos. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. You know better than anybody, Bubcast, because I still have to work with you on a few things. I will sing, but not today. It's out there, trust me. I don't think anybody in this chat room deserved to have me sing while I'm trying to do the live stream. It's just not a good thing. So we got to the halfway point of the show. How we doing? Oh, let's take that halftime stretch. Let's clear up the board a little bit. Listen, now's a good time to point out that if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I welcome you to become part of the Chaos Theory family. We're growing, we're small, but we're getting off the ground. We're getting our footing, we're figuring this thing out, and we're having a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody that comes every single week. The word's getting out, people want to know, they're asking me what's happening, what is the game this week. This is the only place on a Saturday night that you're going to get a different game show every single week. You get a chance to play along. Sometimes you're the judge, sometimes you're the contestant. We've done trivia, we've done polls, we've done everything, and we've only just gotten started. So, again, if you haven't now subscribed, please do. Tell your friends. Share this stream. We've still got 30 minutes to go in tonight's game. Hit the like button. Help me overcome the almighty YouTube algorithm crap, and help us get up in the ranks of this damn YouTube thing. And get the word out to more people. Smash the like, share the thing, tell everybody about it. Friends are telling family, family's telling friends, and we're going to grow this thing together. And really, I'm just wasting time so that I can get my stuff cleaned up and be ready for the second half of this ridiculous show. How we all feeling? How we doing? Oh my gosh, changed your mind, doesn't want to be internet connectivity's on life support. I understand, man. That happens sometimes. You're doing your best, and the technology doesn't work, and you just want to cut the cable. You don't even know anymore. So I understand. I appreciate you being with me. Sassafras Pickles has joined us. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the room. It's nice to see you. All right, let's get on to the back half of these questions here as we continue with Survey Says. How about question number 11? We're gonna go a little deeper now, kids. Question number 11 says, would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? I think a lot of people take the easy answer on this one. I think that people go, no, I want to be furry and lovable and huggable. Why would I want to be covered in scales? How does that make any sense whatsoever? But if you live in certain climates, like California, like we've talked about, in the hot redwood forest, no, that's north, but in the hot LA area, if you're in New Mexico in the desert, you really want all that fur? You know, if you're going to choose to have fur instead of scales, I suggest you start heading east and come visit us here in Wisconsin, New York, and Pennsylvania, and see what it's like over here, because I don't even know. All right, let's see. Bubcast says it's fur because scales gross him out. Okay, I respect that. Scales, says Mercy. I don't want to be cuddly. What the hell? I'm a goth model. What are you talking about? Action Sloth, of course, wants to be cozy and furry here in New York with her big man Chaos. Love you, baby. Now, Paula McCartan is getting practical. She says, yeah, fur, because you can always shave it. Right? You get too hot, it's going to grow back. You're going to be all right. Amy Roush wants the fur, but Hatman, of course, you want the dragon scales, brother. Green or red, who cares? Get a nice dual chromatic thing going on there. Tammy wants the scales. Furry's a good one. Let's find out what the respondents said. So in the question of do you want fur or scales, Survey says lots of people would rather be big hairy bastards sitting around sweating all day than have stylish scales. You could paint your scales like your fingernails, man, and look all trendy and stuff, right? You could paint like a smiley face in the scales on your chest. That'd be cool. But no, everybody wants to be a teddy bear, apparently, or a puppo, because nobody says dog anymore. They say stupid things like puppo. All right, Hatman, metallic black. You can always shave the fur. Don't want to be known as the Snake Man. Yeah, maybe. No, there's people out there that do what they tattoo scales on them, and they cut their tongue and they make a fork. I don't know. Everybody's different. But most people, apparently, 87% of respondents said that they would prefer the fur. Prefer the fur. Let's go back for a minute to food. We talked about food a few questions ago. Question number 12. If one day ketchup and mustard were suddenly gone, would you prefer everything to have sriracha or mayo as your condiment? Right? So all your condiment choices are gone, and you got to choose between sriracha and mayo. What do you prefer? This is a character study right here. Mayo. Where are the sriracha people? Where are you? Mercy, right? Mayo, by a leap and a bound, man. Wow. Okay, now this is why this is an interesting character study to me. Amy says a practical reason. Amy Rauch says I am allergic to peppers. Legit, I dig it. Preferably helmets. Great on French fries. Mayo. Urgh. You know what? Listen, Melanie, I know where you're going, but instead of the mayo, I use ranch dressing. Word to the wise, because mayo is disgusting. I don't eat mayo. It doesn't get near anything I do except for tuna fish, and that's it. But the problem in my country is, if it hadn't already, has lost its mind. And everybody's addicted to sriracha and freaking hot sauce. Everything's got to have this red stuff spattered all over freaking cereal they're putting a sriracha on. Why? Why do I have to taste hot? Ugh, right? The mayo is also disgusting because it's just like sour. It's got this gross cloud of disgusting air when you... Oh, my God, I can't stand it. Ah! Okay, well, but Mayo has its own clinic. Thank you, Pickles. Very good. Yes, all right. Mayo is the better alternative. Brian, thank you. My brother from another mother. Of course, go with the ranch whenever you can. It's acceptable. Except for some of those ranches out there taste like freaking mayo. Let's find out what people taste like. Survey says mayo by a slim margin. What did I tell you? We surveyed 100 people, and 53 of them said they would prefer mayo over sriracha, but there's still that other 47 and change that want the sriracha. Yeah, it's a pretty even split. You look at this chat room and you think, nah, everybody's gravitating to mayo. You get on a bigger scale and you get a larger survey sample. You find out something different about people. Melanie, it's just really hot. I think it's like I think it came out of the Philippines or something. It came from, I don't even know. Maybe it's East Asian culture. I'm not sure. But it's hot. It's nasty. It just burns everything to death, and I don't have any use for it. Question number 13 as we continue on. Question number 13 is, would you rather have no one show up at your wedding or no one show up at your funeral? This is a very nihilist kind of question, is it not? Is it a little dark? Kind of like, ooh, golly, we're just not going to go right anywhere. Real quick, Chris can maybe help me out here. Hi, Chris. It's nice to see you, pal. All right, so who you want? Nobody at your wedding or nobody at your funeral? Funeral. Mercy says both. People leave me the hell alone. Action Slot says, did the groom show up? Nobody at my wedding. No show at the funeral. This is pretty evenly split. I think there's more. No, it's not even. There's more funeral in there. A lot more people. Yeah, weddings are beautiful, says Bubcast, of course. Hatman says, I'll be dead. Pfft, what the hell do I care who shows up? I don't give a damn. Phantom says the exact same thing. I'm dead. What the hell? And many of us are already married, right? And so that's maybe a loaded question, and it doesn't quite fit the demographic. But go back to the question we had earlier in the show. Would you rather be feared or loved? I guess who shows up at your funeral determines whether or not you were feared or whether you were loved. Mercy says, weddings are creepy and I really need to stop crashing them just for free cake. Yeah, it's probably not going to end well every time. Let's find out what the people say. Survey says funeral. So pretty well measures or matches what's going on in the chat room here. Most respondents agree that if I have to pick nobody at my wedding, which would make me feel really bad, or nobody at my funeral, we've got, what's the split here? I didn't get my number. 59% say the funeral. Don't bother. I'm dead anyways. Who cares? Good. Very good. I'm learning some stuff about you people tonight, and this has been an interesting little character study, and we're almost done. We got 6 more questions to go. And let's see what we got here. Let me just clear the board a little because I'm getting a little cluttered again. And yeah, that helps. Okay, question number 14. Let's see. Question number 14. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long? Okay, we're back to that kind of poverty versus quality of life, lifespan kind of thing, right? So we could be filthy rich. We can get our hands on the money and not have to worry anymore, right? Never have to worry that the car is going to get repoed or the lights are going to get turned off or that you're going to have to scrimp on groceries. But for the sake of getting all that money in this scenario, it means your clock is up. Your clock is up. You know. So what would you want? Would you want a longer life? That maybe you don't have the financial security. Maybe you have to continue dealing with adversity. So let's find out. Would you want to get the lottery and not worry about living longer, or would you want, leave me the money and I'm going to die anyways? So, damn, they're all lining up behind lottery. Jamie, Robin, Bubcast, Phantom, Melanie, Sassafras, holy crap, Amy, Fluxnet, blah, blah, blah. Desdemona Productions, Tammy, Greg. Wow. Real Quick Chris is the only one I see so far, and then comes Jamie that want to live twice. Outnumbered like 20-1, man. Holy moly. That's a little surprising, right? Okay, yeah, their Action Sloth wants to live a little longer, but Chauvinism wants the lottery. Needs more subs, says, no, I want to squeeze more out of this lemon life, right? Why do you, YouTube, I don't want to censor my chat room. I don't know how to change that. Screw the living. It's that much longer I have to put up with all this bull crap. Just give me the money and leave me alone. I respect that. I really kind of do. Let's find out what the survey says. When asked, would they want to get the money and die young, or live long and not prosper? Survey says lottery by a decent margin, about 60%, 60-40 again. Not an overwhelming majority. I mean, in the chat room here, it was an overwhelming majority. People are like, show me the money. So that's interesting. Are we talking about body life or battery life? Says Pickles. I hope you're not on a phone right now, and I hope your phone battery is not going to die, because we're almost done. Stick with me. We got a few left to go through here. We're going to make it together. All right. Let's get on to question number 15. 5 questions left in the survey says this evening on the Chaos Theory Live. Question number 15. Would you rather your life have a rewind button or a fast forward button? Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Do you want to be able to go back? I've done these psychology type study videos in the past where I've asked questions like, if you could go back in time and change something, would you? And people are like, no, I would not want to, because if I change something, then I'm going to change who I am, and all that nonsense, right? So let's see. Apparently, this group does not agree with that logic. Rewind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, let's go with the people who said forward. So far, Mercy says forward just enough to know where I don't need my day job anymore. My past blows. Same here. Amen. 10 points to Mercy. Oh, okay. Phantom of Darkness says, give me the rewind because I can go back to L.A. And not lose money. But you'd go back to L.A. and meet your own again, which I will be eternally jealous of that you guys got to meet up, and I haven't met either of you yet. Fine. Okay. Rewind button for Sassafras. Chris not only wants the rewind, but he wants the rewind in 60 frames per second, because then he wants to be able to slow it down and do like a super slick, like B-roll slow-mo promo of his life watching it back. That'd be pretty wicked. You know what? Fluxnet Games is going to go a little deeper, man. He's going to say, I don't want either. My past made me who I am today. Got you. Amen. And the unknown is the future. It makes life interesting. So you know what he says? Take your remote and throw it the hell away. I'm going to live my life. Dude, respect. I dig that. I like that. Okay. Rewind, because I would have so much more sex in high school. Thank you, Yaron, for crashing my quality. No. What can I tell you? Robin says, no. I would have said less sex. And hi, Robin. Nice to see you. Brian, you all right over there, buddy? Let's find out what people said. Let's find out how the respondents did. Question number 15. When asked, would you rather the rewind or the fast forward? Survey says everybody wants a rewind. Nobody wants to move forward in the future and see what's going to happen. I want the rewind button. Okay. But vast majority, that's like 92% of respondents said that they want the rewind button. Okay, keep it PC. Whew, okay. That man's going on about whether or not the sex involves anybody else. I don't know. I'm over here doing a game show. I don't know what the hell's going on in the chat room right now. I'm just doing my thing and trying to get through my show, man. Whew, it gets real interesting in here real quick. All right, let's see. Question number 16. Wow, boy, that question made me a little lightheaded, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Question number 16. Would you rather... Oh, here's a big one. Would you play a round of Russian roulette for $1 million? Okay? It's just one round. Back to the money thing. I know there's been a lot of money questions in this one. We've talked about poverty and lotteries and whether or not you want this financial security crap. But, geez, one bullet? You don't know what's... You spin the thing, you don't know. There's 6 chambers, and only one of them is going to end your life. And if you click and you're lucky... You're set. You got your $1 million. They're not even going to charge you taxes on them. You get to keep the whole thing. But you're at risk. So what do they say? Nope. Nope. Nada. Nope. Rewind so I can go back in school. Phantom, we moved on already, buddy. Hell no. Hatman says yes. Amy says yes. I'm going to take that risk. 6-1. Yeah, no. Chris is trying to hedge the bet. Real quick, Chris wants to kind of get the odds a little. Maybe he's going to call his bookie and see where the favorites are right now. Take the risk, says Phantom of Darkness. What the hell? YOLO, bitches. You know, bitches love Russian roulette. No, for God's sakes, no, I'm not playing that. To hell with you. You know why? Because my luck sucks. And I dodged a storm and didn't go off the road hydroplaning today. I'm not messing with the karma scale and risking that bullet saying hello to my medulla oblongata. It's not going to happen. I'm going with no. Let's see what the majority of people said. When asked if they would play a round of Russian roulette, survey says, hell no. Nope, not playing, nope. Because frankly, if you lose... You're not going to know about it. And what, you didn't know that you chose wrong. You're just gone. No. Golly. Phantom wants to put a twist on the whole damn thing. Would you take the risk if you were 100 years old? First of all, I'm not going to live to 100 years old. Have you seen this? It's not going to happen. Second of all, earlier I chose the lottery, so I'm not going to have a long life anyways. YOLO, bitches. I'm not going to be able to hold the gun up even if I am 100 years old. So no, that's done. We're not going to do that one. Sorry. All right, 3 left. Question number 17. Let's find out. Would you rather be a wizard or a ninja? Right? We've been talking about all kinds of deep stuff for the last like half an hour or more. All kinds of existential decision making. Now I just want to know if you want to be a freaking wizard or a ninja. This is a personality study. Let's go look at the chat room. Wizard. I got no ninjas in this bitch. Right here. Nothing. Oh, here's the ninjas. They were sneaking in. I didn't see the ninjas coming. There they are. Jamie's going to be a ninja. Bubcat's going to be a ninja. Hatman says, nope. It's my life. It's my game. I'm going to be a pirate. Amy's gonna be a ninja. Okay, all right. It's a little. You can wear black. I like wearing black. But you can wear black robes if you're a wizard, right? I don't know. Wizard and give myself ninja skills. Sir Pickles comes up with a solution to split the difference. Phantom says I'd rather be Phantom Wizard. Mercy says I'm too clumsy to be a ninja. I trip over air, man. I'm not gonna have a throwing star with me. It's just not gonna happen. Chauvinism says that he and his Jewish brethren are never cast as ninjas for some reason. I don't know why. But you know what, Chavi? You will always be a wizard because, buddy, you put a spell on me. Let's find out what the respondents said to question number 17. Do you want to be a wizard or a ninja? Survey says wizard by a large margin. 76% of respondents, much like the chat room here, would rather have some hocus pocus, where's the focus, and do this whole thing as a wizard. I get it. I dig it. Mercy says she tripped over a straw wrapper in high school. Mercy, I got a kid who trips over air. I'm not kidding. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know. Whew, all right, we got a couple left. Here we go. How about question number 18? Question number 18 is, would you rather be able to control your dreams or watch them back the next morning? Dreams, man. Dreams are cool. Dreams can be scary. Dreams drive us. They talk to us. They are the narration of our psyche. That's what your dreams are. Your dreams are your coping mechanism. They are your stress relief. They are your test pilot to see how you deal with stressful situations. So what would you rather do? Would you rather be able to lucid dream or be able to go back the next morning and watch it as a replay? Let's see what they say. A lot of control. I got one that wants to, who was that? The chat room moved too quick. I think that was Mercy. Shamanism says he never remembers his dreams. Needs more subs would watch them back. Mercy would watch them back. There we go. A couple more. Phantom, Brian. They're all saying that they would definitely watch. Lucid dreaming. I've only done it a few times in my life. I can remember 2 or 3 times when I've been able to stop and recognize the fact that this is a dream. I'm in a dream right now. This is not real. And in fact, I can do whatever I want. Funny story. Anybody grow up watching Sesame Street ever? Did you ever watch Sesame Street? Do you remember the blue guy with the round face? He was the guy at the table and Grover was his waiter, right? That Muppet. I had this dream. Everything was messed up and everything was going wrong. I was on a roller coaster. I was going to die. And I got off the roller coaster and then I realized, wait a minute, this is a freaking dream. And I realized, and someone came up to me in dream and said, yeah, this is a dream. You're in charge. I said, good, then you're a Muppet. And all of a sudden, everybody around me started turning into Muppets. And I'm like, well, I want the blue guy who has the fly in his soup. And the guy in front of me turned into the blue. It's weird, but okay, that is a true story. That actually happened to me. Oh, here we go. Ron, my life's a nightmare. Why bother going to sleep? Come on, but watch them back. You love movies. Ron, you're a movie house guy. Movies are your thing. Why not? If they're traumatic, ridiculous dreams, then let's go. You know, let's make a buck out of it and put it up on the silver screen for people to see. Survey says pretty split. Pretty split, man. 51% wants to watch them back. I mean, this is definitely a 50-50 result for this question. You're not being judged or graded, for God's sakes. Nothing but love here in a Chaos Theory Live. All right, question number 19. Would you rather get free taxi and Uber rides or get free plane rides? This is a practical question. This goes to budgets. This goes to lifestyle. This goes to what's important to you. Do you need to be able to get around for free? The cost of transportation, we talked about it way earlier in the show. Whether or not you got to pay for gas and pay for maintenance and pay for upkeep and insurance and bus passes and bike tires and whatever you've got to get around, it costs money. What if you had free taxi rides everywhere? But planes are expensive, right? Plane rides. Everybody says, here we go, Bubcast, Chauvinism, Hatman, Robin, Sassafras, Action Sloth, Melanie, Tammy. Seriously, everybody in the room is taking the plane rides. But listen, it's a free plane ride, that's fine, but where are you going? You still have to pay for the hotel wherever you go. You still have to pay to feed yourself because you don't have your refrigerator at home, right? I think it's a hidden cost here. I think the plane's a nice thing, but I'm going to use my car more every single day than I'm going to use a plane. So I'm going to disagree with all of you. Did anybody say? Where is it? Nobody? Holy crap. Wow. Nobody. Everybody's flying. And Pickles is just going to teleport and say the hell with it. All right, well, everybody says that they would rather have the free planes. So survey says that's apparently how everybody feels. Everybody wants the free planes. I'm just like, dude, I'm sick and tired of filling my tank. It gets old in a hurry. Okay. We got one more. We're coming down to the end. Let's get to question number 20. Final question. The final question. Would you rather have all of your decisions in life be made by random polls or by artificial intelligence? Robot, machine learning, algorithms. How would you throw your life's fate into the wind? Would it be by poll questions, from stupid questions like this, or by a machine that thinks you knows what you want. Bubcast says the AI because he thinks it would be hilarious. Let's see. Oh, Paula agreed with me. Thank you. Why not free gas? Random polls. Mercy's afraid of the AI, but Action Sloth says no. AI is probably a better opportunity. Why would I want people all over the world making decisions for me? One thing, AI machine. Pickle says machine. Melanie says maybe polls. Maybe I trust humans more than I trust machines. If you have good friends, they'll let you spend the night. If you have good friends, they'll let you spend the night. If you have good friends... What? Is everything okay there, Random? You alright, buddy? Random polls. If you have good friends, they'll let you spend the night. That's weird, brother. I hope you're okay. Random polls and random intelligence. Well, as you can see by the outcome of some of our poll questions, there's not a lot of random intelligence to much of this. All right, let's get the final answer here as we come down to the end of the Chaos Theory Live survey. Says most people go for the almighty AI algorithm who does not promote your videos, who demonetizes you every time you use a bad word. But 58% of respondents said they would go for that. So that has it there, my friends. My gosh. Woo. That was one heck of an hour. That was one heck of a show. I hope you all scored well. I hope that you were in the majority. I hope that I tested you, showed you new things, and made you think just a little bit more. So there we go. Tomorrow, stay tuned on the Driving Me Crazy channel. Dennis has an uplifting video for you. He's got a message for you. And we got all kinds of stuff going on. Thank you, everybody who came out to hang out for the Chaos Theory Live. We will see you next Saturday, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Set your clock, set your watch. I'll be back like a big hairy Sasquatch. I love you, everybody. Thanks for coming out to the show. There's too many names. Bubcast, Fan of Darkness, needs more subs. Robin Van Dyne, Paula McCartan, Amy Rauch, Brian Sylvaner, Melanie Voss, Desdemona Productions, Jamie was in there, Tammy was in there, Sassafras, Pickles. Who did I miss? We had a cool new guy come in here. Fluxnet Games was in there for a little while. Way back in the beginning, we had some dude, John Riley or somebody was in there for a while. Just Ron Purdy, my brother Hatman, everybody's in there. Thank you so much. Real quick, Chris, Chauvinism, you guys are awesome. I will see you next Saturday right here on the Chaos Theory Live. I want to play my outro again because I like my outro. Ready? Here, play my damn outro. Here we go. It didn't work. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks.